okay? For instance, you'll see a guy headlining at the Spear. They probably be getting a couple of $1 million. But you'll see a guy on the undercard of a big show probably making more money than that guy.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash.
Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too.
Terence Crawford shut down any talk of fighting Floyd Mayweather, stating he has no interest and never even considered the matchup. He explained that these kinds of fights aren't about legacy, but about hype and chasing paydays. In Crawford's eyes, Mayweather is focused on exhibitions and money since retiring, not real competition. Crawford made it clear that Floyd had his time, but this era belongs to him and he won't let money-driven distractions overshadow his achievements in boxing.
But I know how you is. You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever... Keep it real, boy. Keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fight. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll beat it.
Boy, you capping, bro. I know. You thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, nah?
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll beat his ass. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been that type of person ever.
Critics argue that Floyd Mayweather's latest return to the ring is fueled more by money than by legacy. Once celebrated for his flawless defense and perfect record, Mayweather now gravitates toward exhibition bouts high on paychecks but low on competitive meaning. His constant displays of wealth only fuel the perception that he doesn't need these fights financially, yet still pursues them. For many fans, this shift signals that Mayweather's post-retirement focus has become less about true competition and more about money-making ventures, leaving some disappointed in how his career narrative has.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash. We see it a lot. These two don't seem to need the money. So I don't understand the need to do this. When talked about it, Mike Tyson said, I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it. So it's signed and it's happening. Hey, when Mike fought Jake Paul, a lot was made of him being 58 years old. He's in tremendous shape. I mean, I saw him, and even in there, right? He couldn't get going at the rate that he expected, but early, he was fighting like Mike Tyson. Fighting like Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather's much younger, but he's so much smaller. So I get why Mike is like, yo, I don't know what this dude wants to do. Because there was a world where no one would ever thought that those guys would end up in the ring together. And again, they don't need money. I imagine, though, it's going to be a boatload of money.
Former world champion Timothy Bradley has weighed in on the dream matchup between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather, throwing his full support behind Crawford. Bradley insists that Mayweather has always struggled against southpaws, and Crawford's rare versatility would only magnify those issues, with his switch-hitting ability, pinpoint timing, and mid-fight adaptability. Bradley believes Crawford possesses the exact tools needed to penetrate Floyd's legendary defense, rejecting the idea of Mayweather being untouchable. Bradley even claimed, Floyd isn't that good against fighters like Crawford bold, words that have only intensified the heated debates among boxing fans over who would truly come out.
Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand. The way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too. No, man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counterpuncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep. I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life.
On the other hand, many analysts warn that drawing comparisons between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather is premature. They point out that Mayweather's resume is stacked with victories over elite fighters across multiple eras and achievement. Crawford has yet to equal. While Crawford's accomplishments are undeniable, critics argue his opposition lacks the depth and historical weight of Floyd's. For them, Mayweather's legacy is already cemented as untouchable, while Crawford is still building his case. Placing them on the same pedestal, they insist, overlooks the clear gap in proven greatness.
Everybody acting like Bud is the second coming of Mayweather. Y'all got the game fucked up. Mayweather actually didn't get hit. Bud gets hit by dudes that, like, who on Bud's resume is an equivalent of someone on Floyd's resume? So that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd not getting hit by elites, Bud getting hit by non-elites, and somehow y'all think Canelo not about to touch him.
Why is Terence Bud Crawford greater than Floyd Mayweather? Or better than Floyd Mayweather? Greater is a little bit different. Greater is impact, resume, all that shit, but better. Terence Bud Crawford, after what he did last night, is better than Floyd Mayweather because there is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit. Never being at middleweight, first fight at middleweight, being against Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Terence Bud Crawford never been a middleweight shit. The most he's been is super welterweight, and he was only there once. And he's fighting at 168 against one of the greatest super middleweights of all time, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time, reigning undisputed champion at super middleweight. That is unheard of, and that's something that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't even attempt to do.
Boxing commentator, Showbiz, the adult stirred major debate with his bold claim that Terence Crawford should be ranked above Floyd Mayweather for one key reason. He highlighted Crawford's fearless decision to move up in weight and defeat a prime Canelo Alvarez, a challenge he argues Floyd would have never taken, unlike Mayweather, who meticulously calculated opponents and timing to protect his dominance. Crawford embraced risk head-on and still prevailed. For Showbiz, that courage to chase true danger sets Crawford apart, pushing his legacy beyond Mayweather's carefully managed path and questioning the long-held belief that Floyd's place in history.
Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going up that much.
Now,
6. Terence Crawford has openly expressed frustration over the constant comparisons to Floyd Mayweather. He's made it clear he has no interest in facing Floyd, emphasizing that Mayweather had his era, while this one belongs to him. Crawford insists fans should focus on the history he's creating now rather than looking backward. Though he respects Mayweather's greatness, he believes legacies shouldn't overlap and that it's unfair to measure a retired legend against an active champion still establishing his dominance.
Crawford has the tools to beat him. He has the long arms. He switches lefty and righty, but Floyd was pinpoint accuracy, tremendous defense. I just think whoever at 147, that's tough. I don't know, a draw.
Okay, what about Oscar De La Hoya and Crawford at 54?
Oh man, Oscar was a hell of a fighter, man. I think they could beat each other, to be honest. I think Oscar could beat him. Oscar's a hell of a fighter. He got great jab, good footwork. Oscar was a tremendous fighter. I feel like people really overlook his resume. He's an Olympic gold medalist. That's the hardest thing probably to get. It's harder than the world title.
Asked who would win in a showdown between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, Ryan Garcia offered a diplomatic answer. It could end in a draw. He explained that Mayweather's defensive genius and Crawford's offensive versatility might cancel each other out, leaving neither man with a decisive advantage. Garcia's even-handed take reflects the immense respect both fighters command, with many agreeing their skill sets are so finely balanced that a clear winner might never emerge in a fantasy matchup.
Even though I've got serious personal differences with Terence Crawford, and I have ethical issues with Terence Crawford in the way that he negotiated certain things and certain things went down. However, at this point in his career, and I really believe since he's at 135 pounds, there's no question the greatness and how terrific a fighter he is. So after he beats Canelo Alvarez and becomes the undisputed champion in his third weight division, people start asking the question of whether or not he's better than Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I think that is a fair question. And the reason that I say that is because they're the same size. They're the same size. They fought by and large in the same weight classes, and dominated right after one another. Really, there was the period of Andre Ward in between them. I would love to throw Andre Ward in the conversation, but I don't think that the comparison is as clean and easy to make between Terence Crawford and Andre Ward as it is between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Just again, because of the similarity in the weight classes that they fought in. So when Shane Mosley chimed in and talked about the two, my ears perked up. Perked up because if you recall, Shane Mosley was the one that gave Floyd Mayweather Jr. his most dangerous fight, without a doubt. His most dangerous fight, the one where Shane Mosley landed on Floyd Mayweather 2 times and rocked him in the first round. Shane was an older fighter. Floyd bared down and won the fight.